First of all, what are you doing?
I'm getting my shoulder work and I'm moving. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
God
In my
bless.
walk.
God bless you.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. It's a good day. It's
It's a very amazing day, actually.
great day to be alive.
Yeah.
And
No,
I am
seriously. You know.
I ain't even gonna lie. This week started off pissy. Pissy. But can I still see the sun and the joy in it all? For sure.
Yeah.
But it started off pissy. And I'm just letting myself know it is.
And we are within the last week of July.
Jesus,
it is
by,
July 27th. Yes, July did fly by for real. July 27th, Saturday. So we're gonna post this next Friday,
which will be in August. The first?
Yeah.
Is it the first? I think so.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's that Friday though. The first. I think it's the third.
The Friday's the second. Oh, it's Peyton's birthday. Happy birthday, Peyton!
Yes, it'll be Peyton's birthday today when we post it.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
That's my little sis. Shout out to her, aka Damo. Yeah.
That's my little cousin.
Y'all may have seen her here and there. You know, she tried to stay behind the scenes.
She was in, if you go scrolling up, down, however you do that, but the oldest videos, she was in one of the games that we played when we used to do the challenges and stuff like that. She was in one of the games that we played.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
well, maybe we have to try to get her back in here and get her.
When she's ready.
When she's ready.
Yeah, when she's ready is fine.
No pressure. None whatsoever.
Period.
So,
but hi guys,
welcome back to another episode of Fly High Fridays.
Where them girls be
squawking with your Pippi Longstocking pigtails. I just noticed her doing that, but I had to stay in focus of what we were doing. But I'm like, she's adorable. Thanks. Y'all see, I cut my shit.
Yeah,
again.
And it's beautiful.
Thank you. I love it. I was just telling Mom it looks like a bed of roses.
Yeah.
Y'all already know I used to be the sunflower, so it's just like, wow, guys, you didn't turn me into a bed of roses.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about it. And it's just like you can see my face. And I can see my face. It's not really about y'all, but it's about me sometimes, all the time.
And I love this lighting today. It's actually making the video very clear.
It is.
Than normally
when
we have our background.
Yes.
So I know what we need. Ring light. We gotta have it. Because if we have that, I know it's gonna look like this.
Yeah, it'll be clear, perfect.
Yeah,
it is nice.
That's the problem.
Yeah. I almost don't like that y'all can. You can't see my. Yes, you can. You can't see my imperfections. I see it there. But my face looks really glowy and pretty, and I'm with it. It does naturally look that way. It does. But look at my brow. You know what? Stop, Jazz. While we're on the subject of overthinking.
Yeah.
Y'all see where I was about to go?
Yeah.
I had to come right back here. Like, we're not doing that. We're going to speak kind words over ourselves. Jazzmen, you're beautiful. Thank you.
Period. And, on that note, at the same time, it's like understanding that the power of the tongue is
so
a serious thing.
Serious. Please do not take that lightly. I see why a lot of people, a lot of smart people are quiet.
Yeah.
I need to be quiet. I had to, girl, y'all, I was beating myself up last week. Let me just take it back.
Yeah.
Because I was going to get into it. It has. We took a break, y'all. Y'all know we have unexpected breaks.
Yeah.
Y'all should be used to it by now. Yeah. But the week before,
it really I got some tea for y'all. And for myself. So when I look back on this, it's like, dang, wow. But yeah.
The week before, I found myself in a situation. I knew where I was. Okay. What I do Okay, what I do, right? Y'all know I do poetry and I do slam poetry. And so every Tuesday, if y'all don't know, shout out to Goosebumps, my slam team that I'm on. Every Tuesday we're doing something, some type of slam open mic workshop of some sorts, right? And because of the space that we hold those in, my ex is there. And we're gonna call my ex Charlie. I wanted to do it. So here we are. So we're going to call it, because I want to get in depth. I really want to get it in more depth of what it is we be doing. Okay. Yeah. I feel like in the past, I've been very surfacey about it because, hey, I'm scared to put my business out there. Yeah. Right. I don't like looking stupid, but I don't really care anymore. Because I think I'm pretty dope. Yeah. Anyway, it goes. I'm a human being. I'm a spirit living a human experience. So let's just enjoy it. Stop overthinking everything, right? But yes, so I do have to see my ex just about every Tuesday. It's not that bad. We don't talk to each other. It's not like we're bashing each other or any of that sort. That's not the point, right? Mm-hmm. That's just the background story. Now, I found myself in a space with good friends. Yeah. Okay. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all, Erica. I put their names together and that's cute. It's Aaron and Veronica. Erica. Yeah.
Wow. And there goes Erica.
That's funny. I hope y'all come back and watch this, y'all. Because that's funny, because that's another inside joke that I'm going to tell you about later. That's funny. Why did I do that? Anyways, it doesn't matter. Let me get back to the story. Stay focused, Jazzmen. The overthinking, it happened. Yeah. We just Twitter off to other stories, other things that just align or connect. But I was with them, and they're really dope. And I just really have to thank God that He allows people and allows me in spaces to be able to be fully myself, authentically, angry, happy, sad. It doesn't matter. They accept me wholeheartedly. And I'm just so grateful to God to run across people like that, because it's so rare. And I get why in my 20s I people please so much, why I wanted you to perceive that I was a good person and that, I'm always happy-go-lucky, positive vibes, and that's cool, but I'm doing myself a disservice by not feeling all my emotions wholeheartedly. I used to look at anger as something bad, but I pushed it down a lot, and sometimes would blow up on people I loved and cared about, right? And I've actually had that happen back at me, and understand and know that feeling now. So now I'm trying to deal with myself and allow and accept myself without reacting, because that's a big thing, y'all. Feel your emotions, feel your anger, feel the rage. Do not react. Okay? Well, you know what? Do what y'all want to do. I know for me, I don't need to react because Jazzmen don't give a F.
No, for real. Because sometimes you don't want to take.
I just know my boundaries
to that level.
Exactly. And I don't want to go there anymore. I used to. We don't need to go there anymore. Yeah. I very much like happy, joyful Jazzmen, but I have to allow myself to feel all my emotions in order. And sit in it to very much evaluate, reflect, right?
In that way, next time, you know how to get out of this.
It doesn't take as long, right? I'm not overthinking it. So they allow me.
You already know what you want because you made that decision this time around. Girl. And that's what life is about. Like, that's how we are constantly learning ourselves on a daily basis. Yeah, because you need people. The situations that we're in.
Yes, you need people. You need the situations to help you see yourself more clearly.
There we go.
Right?
Yeah.
My ex was needed to see myself clearly. Mm-hmm. My friends that I have, that God has around me, needed to see myself clearly. Now, on that story, y'all, do I need to tell all that story? I guess, because I really just want y'all to get the main point of it.
Yeah. I mean, share what you feel. This is our channel.
You're right.
If you don't like
I guess just so you can get like a really good example of what I'm talking about is, so I was able to express my anger with them without reacting and say things that I didn't necessarily mean. I was just angry in the moment, right? Yeah. And the interesting thing about it is when I left them, right? They let me cry, they let me laugh, they let me be angry, all the things, right? They allowed that space for me. Now, on my way home when I'm alone, I am judging and criticizing myself for reacting that way in my head.
That's like, the evaluation.
And no, but I'm doing it very harshly. It's not a healthy thing what I was doing.
Okay. Kind of more of a blame on yourself situation.
You know better. You shouldn't be doing that or even talking to people like that. Why do you even like literally, y'all? One of the things I said that really kind of hurt my feelings. It's just like it's just a thought that popped up in my head, and it's just like I wish you would just be quiet and stand in a corner somewhere. That's what I was saying to myself on the way home. So I was making myself feel really shitty for just expressing myself. And what was wild is God allowed people to express myself authentically, and I can't even do it for myself.
Yeah.
When I get alone. It's one thing to do it in a healthy manner, right? To just evaluate how you were reacting. Like you didn't have to do that, but it's not to say shut up, Jazzmen. Just shut up. This is why I like to garden because when I garden enough, I will be quiet. You see how that kind of dims my light? Mind you, I still garden. I'm trying to slow up on it. Not trying. I am slowing up on it because I am noticing how much it does dim my light. And I have to deal with myself in those moments and talk to myself kinder. Yeah. Because if God has allowed people to be around me to fully accept myself, why can't I do it? I'm the only one holding myself back. Yeah. For real. It's okay if I was angry. It was okay if I said those things. Okay. You don't mean it. All right. You're going to take it back. Tomorrow's a new day. I am evolving and growing every single day. And I don't have to overthink it. I'm changing. It's happening. And it's cool. Relax. That's what I have to tell myself. Stop overthinking it. Oh, what if people think this? Or what if people think that? That's one of the other things that pop up in my head. I always want to be perceived a certain way. Now, don't get me wrong. I journal, y'all. Y'all know I journal. I didn't even look at it, but I don't think I'm going to have to because last week was a lot. Y'all missed a lot last week. I didn't, though. We journaled it. And I think it's wild how right now, how everything I'm remembering, even how I was feeling, y'all, it was and I sat in my car when I made it home for hours, just smoking black and mild after black and mild, just because I literally I couldn't get my mind to stop. Yeah. And to the point where I just didn't even want to sleep. I want to just stay up. Yeah. That was hard. And of course, I want to blame other people. Well, if Charlie wasn't there and I didn't see him, I wouldn't even be thinking like this. I wouldn't even did all that. It would have. But no, it needed to happen that way. Yeah.
So okay. You can evaluate yourself and figure out your next steps for the future. Yes. Because we know that this is not going to end as far as like bumping into one another. Right. So it's just kind of like something that you need to start kind of becoming a little more comfortable with. Exactly. So that way you're not, overthinking and doing the most to yourself. To myself. Because it's not even to anybody. It's to myself. And it's just like, just treat yourself. And we've talked about self-talk on this channel so much. And we both truly believe in self-talk. But if we're not speaking kindly to ourselves within those self-talks, the power of that tongue is it's just so
Why would
powerful.
You speak such negative things over yourself? I wouldn't even do that to a good friend of mine. So why am I doing it to myself?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, when we understand how powerful it really is, though, we don't. Sometimes you just be like, "Why? Ooh, why?" Like the minute something comes out, it's
I rebuke that.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, like it's like, no, wait a minute, my bad. Excuse me, you are.
Snap back. You're fine. You are the one. You're fine.
Yeah, because I had, speaking of that. Yeah. Right. Yesterday, felt like I couldn't sleep. Felt like because I was in my overthinking. But I did finally go to sleep, and I slept really good, actually. Yeah. I slept really good, and I thank God for that, because I did lose my job. And from that, I just keep learning that you can be an entrepreneur if you really want to. And God can really see it in my heart that I want to be an entrepreneur, just because I really do enjoy helping people for real. Yeah. I do really enjoy having time to be with my friends, you know,
be with your family, live life, not just be working and sleeping.
And God can see that in my heart. So and every time I feel like, every time I feel like I'm getting comfortable, he takes me right out of it. And then I'm like, Lord, what is it? And then it's like, well, this is what you prayed for. This is what you prayed for. As soon as you get comfortable, I gotta get you to the next level. Yep. Because that's what entrepreneurship is. Sometimes we'll be
ups and downs,
doing something right, and it'll be a really busy season for us. Mm-hmm. We might be booked. Mm-hmm. And then it's like
a season of chill.
Yep.
And it goes down.
So it's like, are we prepared for that season of bump?
Mm-hmm. And that's all he's doing right now. Yeah. So in this waiting season,
because I'm trying not to overthink it.
Look, because it's just I just gotta take a step.
Yeah, I really was in my head because I'm like, fired for what? Like, the main thing he mentioned was the fact that I didn't make it to the briefing. And so it just kind of like, because he didn't even want to read off the other stuff. He would ask me that I want to read it. I'm like, if I'm fired,
no.
I mean, I'm not really interested, you know.
Fire us. We are not the ones. We don't care.
Yeah, it's like, it don't make sense to me to really
to have that. That's just extra stored memory,
right?
That I don't want.
Where I'm going to be in my car, be home, thinking about it. Like, why
we're already thinking about it. It's already right. It's already things you're going to be thinking about. So it's just like, that just adds to it that really it's just something for you to let go.
Yeah.
It makes me think about me talking about my ex. When we finally broke up, it was like it was time to let that go because you want more. God's like, I got more for you this time. Just let it go. It's time.
Yeah.
Stop holding on. Stop overthinking like maybe, because that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Not trusting myself. No, you're fine.
Yeah.
He fine. Y'all just separate. Learn to be with yourself in this waiting season and really get to know yourself and see and understand the things that you are doing, what part you took in it.
Yeah.
It's for a reason to prepare you for better, right? Every job I've ever had, I've always gotten better. Yeah. If I either quit or got fired, there was always better the next go around. Mm-hmm. It was just a preparation, and now it was time to let that go and move on to the next.
Yeah.
Or not. And sometimes it's not even moving on to the next. Sometimes you're in the waiting season because I understand some single people, you're waiting on that kingdom spouse, that forever person.
Yeah.
It's you. Realize it's you. And I think that's the main point, at least for me, in the waiting season of it all. It's me.
Yeah.
I'm
pulling whatever way you trying to go. Mm-hmm. You're the one pulling that way.
Yep.
You're the one steering.
Focused on it. So where's your focus going to?
Up to.
Where's the overthinking going to?
Me.
Yeah, it's up to you to choose. I don't have to keep thinking about that. Mm-hmm. I don't have to think about it in that way. What if this is actually happening for my good? Turn your focus. Yeah. If you know good is over here, why you keep staring over here at the rain? Yeah. If you know the sun is over here, why you keep staring over here at the rain? At the empty cups over here. You have full cups over here. I promise you, just as much as there is pain, there is joy somewhere you can find it. Because if you're still here on this earth, it's there for you. You are the one. Dig deep.
Yeah.
And I promise you, we are speaking from experience. Dig deep, journal, do what you got to do, read more. Just sit with yourself in silence to see where your thoughts go.
Yeah.
Where does your focus go? Where are you? Do some of y'all even know you're in the waiting season? Do some of you know this is your harvest season?
Yeah.
Like, where are you? And you can't get that from nowhere but God, which is within you, right? You think, God, who am I? What am I actually doing here?
Yeah.
Have a conversation with God, because I promise you he's answering. He's always talking. He's always showing me. And that's why I'd be like, all right, I see why it's important for me right now in this season to be alone. It's like I got people around me, but I'm also alone a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I love it, actually. I see why God wanted me to fight for this. So it's like I had a dream years ago, back when we lived together.
Uh-huh.
And I had a dream that God was asking me, is your peace worth fighting for? I was just like, of course, cocky, ego. Yeah, of course. Boy, did he show me I was not fighting enough for my peace. Mm-hmm. For me. Prioritizing me.
Yeah.
Even once I get into the ring of it or get into the flow of it, right? I be doing good, right? We trucking Jazzmen's first. It's really God first in me, I spend time with God, and what does Jazzmen need? Prioritize me every day, consistently. We get in a flow, and then all of a sudden, a distraction.
Yeah.
Wait. You got to see this person. You got to go over here. And it's just like, wait. We were on a flow. We were going. Yeah. All right.
It's very important to have that small moment before you make decisions.
Yes, that pause.
Yeah, like anytime. Yeah, like wait a minute. That
it's just
that
going
line.
to.
Wait a minute. Let me check my schedule.
Yeah,
like
literally.
You should have those moments.
Let me make sure this aligns with my peace. Is this taking from my peace, or is this adding to my peace?
Exactly.
I had to start asking, Jazzmen, do you even want to do this? Is this something you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
I had to sit there for a bit. You could tell when you want to do something. I promise you can, y'all. If you can't, you're not paying enough attention to yourself.
It's like for me, it's simple because when I want to do something, it's a quick answer.
Yeah,
like
it's like yes,
yes,
heck yes.
Okay, but if it's like I don't know, a little maybe, it takes me.
I gotta check my schedule.
I gotta check my schedule. But we should be checking schedules in every decision. That's what I'm saying. Like even when this is something that you want, it's still like just
double check with yourself. Double check with God.
Yeah.
This is something for me.
Because sometimes that fraudulent comes before that real.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times we didn't sit back and we'll just be like, oh yes, this is God, and it's like, but it's still got a few red flags in it.
Because there's a scripture.
Didn't really evaluate it, so now
y'all had a scripture
run into
from
those
Proverbs.
Red flags.
I had a legit scripture from Proverbs dealing with this very thing, but I cannot remember it, and it's not in this journal. I know for a fact it's not in this journal, and I'm upset because I have so many damn journals.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Proverbs. It basically talks about. I read it to you earlier this week. Or maybe last week, but riches from the Lord brings no sorrow. It's somewhere in Proverbs. I think that's what it says. Riches from the Lord brings no sorrows.
Mm-hmm.
So think about when you're making these decisions. Is this weighing you down? Good things that come actually from God. Does this weigh you down, or does this lift you up? I've never actually asked it like this. It just kind of flung on me as we started talking about it. And I thought about the proverb, and I'm like, now it's like, when it comes to my decision making, is this weighing me down or lifting me up?
Mm-hmm.
Heck, I'll even take consistentness at least. But I feel like no, God's saying no. Is this weighing you down or lifting you up?
No, for
sure.
When to make it simple.
God don't like lukewarm.
Yeah,
are you hot or are you cold? Which one are we doing?
Yeah.
I just had to realize earlier this week, I don't even like lukewarm water. I can't stand it, won't drink it. But ice cold water or maybe hot boiling water for your tea or something. Mm-hmm. Perfect. I get it now. Are you hot or cold, babe? Just make a decision. And the overthinking is stopping you from making a decision.
Yeah.
It's slowing you down.
No, for real. So, on that note, until next Friday. That was a very juicy.
Look. Ooh.
Juicy
layout.
Y'all
enjoy. Actually, I don't care if y'all enjoy. I enjoyed it.
I definitely enjoyed myself. This was a great episode. We're gonna wrap this up because it's gonna get a little loud if we don't. So, that was a very juicy topic right there, and just developing that skill of trying not to so much overthink while you're in the waiting is so important, and being more kind to yourself while you're in the waiting. Like, child, God gonna give you what you want.
Mm-hmm.
He just needs you to go through some tests.
Go through it. You can get through it. You've already won it.
Right.
You should go through this fearless, but we're
a little fearful.
Because things didn't work out in the past, because we were going after other things that it's in the poem, y'all. Oh, dang. I'm supposed to read y'all poem. Maybe next time.
Yeah, for sure. But on that note, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. If you're still here with us, I love you so much for that. Thank you. Mwah.
Thank you for your time and your energy.
And don't forget to show love and gratitude every single day. It's very important.
It is. It'll help you, actually.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience. And it takes more than just one day. But you got it. I promise.
I promise you that.
Awesome. Don't forget to
and
be.
Don't forget to. No, I didn't forget. I was just trying to make sure. Follow our socials, of course, main socials.
Y'all see the overthinking? I'm jumping because I'm overthinking. Like, don't forget.
No, I didn't forget this time. I have forgotten. That's why. So no worries. But yeah, don't forget to follow our socials to keep up with us on a daily basis, because we pretty much
I just
daily post as well.
I just told y'all about what I be doing every Tuesday. So if you want to come hang with a poet or two,
make sure you check in the story for the
where it's gonna be at.
Addy. Right? Exactly. So we're both gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of our weekend.
Because it's an eventful weekend.
Very. And so don't forget to be resilient
and driven
every single day. Bye. Thumbnail.